Hello everybody, my name is Chris, and today we're doing Winston. Winston is a tank I don't really play, I don't really give a shit about him, he's just kind of there. Not that I hate him, I just don't really fuck with him. I gotta say, I don't really mess with him. He's not that hard to fight, he's just got that annoying ass shield that just delays the inevitable. But anyway, for his base skin, it's an astronaut skin. It's, white. It's actually about it. It's just white. A lot of his skins are the same because can't really change a lot about it. But we'll get into some detail. I promise. His worst one is red plant, and the simple fact of that is, well, the name is just stupid. Red plant. Couldn't have called it rose or something like that. But anyway, red just doesn't look good on this. I don't know how to put it. I mean, it's a nice color, it's a nice shade, but I think that a darker red or maybe even a more saturated red would have been nice. Next up is banana, and okay, and then again, name the fuck. But I mean, it's just a yellow skin. It just makes him look like the Overwatch logo. Just kind of boring. Next up is forest, and much like with red plant, I think that having it be a more saturated green would have looked nicer. But I get what they're going for. The forest is kind of dense, kind of murky. The shade works for people, so I get it. The best one is atmosphere because it's such a bright color. The blue is very nice with his fur and his face. It complements the back because it's also black. And it's just a good overall look. His worst skin is Safari, and the reason it's his worst is because this and its reskin are just awkward. Like, he's wearing a t-shirt, like a button-up with some goggles. He looks like a poacher, and it's such an ironic thing. It's cognitive dissonance at its finest, and I just am lost. I don't get it. Next up is Desert, because he just looks like one of my exes. I'm sorry, that's mean. He just looks like some bro going to the military. Like, this looks like a Desert Ops skin, which I didn't think he was in the military. I thought he was just an astronaut, but fuck if I know. Next up is Spaceman 28, and I get what they're going for. It's like, him being hooked up to all the machines, testing everything, and I guess that's fine, but I don't know. I just don't. I think it reminds me of, testing on animals, and that's just kind of like an icky feeling. I know, that's his backstory and all, but, I don't know. This one just seems like he's in the middle of being tortured. Next up is Flying Ace, and while I'm glad this team got their skin in the Overwatch League and whatever, I like the plane, that's cute, but really what the problem is that I don't like the mustache and the glasses. Skin tone's alright, I mean, yeah, the skin's colors are alright, the gloves are kind of cute, especially the back legs, those are just adorable, but I don't really like the glasses. They seem pointless. So, and they detract. He just looks like he's blind. But, I mean, it's not horrible. It just could have been better. Next up is Explorer, and what makes Explorer better than the first one is that, well, the colors are a lot more defined, and it's just nice. I think it looks good. I still think he looks like a poacher, but actually more so than here, but I don't know, I'll take what I can get at this point. Next up is Catcher, and I like the little baseball in the chest plate, I like the gloves, I like the outfit, I like a lot of this, but I like the baseball cap behind, turned around, that's cute. But for me, the biggest thing that detracts it is, again, the glasses. I get that Winston wears glasses, and that's the point, but he looks more like a dude bro who just like got out of like a frat orgy and like came to play baseball. I don't know what it is. Like, just removing his eyes takes away so much character from him. Next up is Horizon, and Horizon is a better version of the base skin because it has it has orange with it. It has different accents. The metal is more metallic looking. The the concept just seems a bit more thought out. And that's why that's why it's bonus points. Next up is Undersea, and this is what I just talked about, taken to its logical conclusion, because it's the same thing, but rather than space, it's underwater. And it just has a lot more flavor to it. Like, the orange is more saturated, and the scuba suit looks more defined than the actual spacesuit did. Next up is Yeti, and Yeti is... I think it's a bit overused. I like the skulls. I like the fact that he's covered in white fur. I like his hands being kind of bluish. You know, because he's been in the fucking Arctic his entire life. The bear trap's a cute touch. It's a good one. I like it. It's appropriately medieval for the character they're trying to interpret with this skin. Next up is Frogston, and this is the same thing with the other scuba suit, but this whole black look looks very aesthetically pleasing. It matches his fur color, his face, the tints of gray and black merged together with the red, and it looks good. It's solid. I mean, it's third best for fuck's sake. Next up is Wukong, and the only reason this one is so high is because I am aware they're trying to invoke the Monkey King story, and I'm not a huge fan of that story. Like, yeah, the Journey to the West, I'm not like a hugest fan, but I do know the story and the character design, so I like the attention to detail. I like the fur, I like the little armbands, the dragons, the loincloth. It all works. I like it. It's good. Looks like a real monkey. Not that he's not a real monkey now, but you know what I'm trying to go with. However, this did get beat up by one skin, and that is Gargoyle. I'm not gonna lie, this one's a very simple reason. He looks fucking awesome. The little cathedral windows acting as his hinges and portals to hell with lava in them. The wings are fucking awesome. The broken horn's cool. Little cracks on him. The lava almost popping out. This outfit is so fucking awesome. Like, holy shit, they put effort into this one. This is what a good anniversary skin should look like. I think it should have been a Halloween skin, but what the hell do I know? I mean, this is just amazing. Alrighty, with that being said and done, my name is Chris. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do what you do, and I'll see you guys next time.